Hey everyone, I'm back with another video for my locks. So it's officially been 9 months since I started locking my hair, and I figured this video I would show y'all how I separate or pop my locks. I've just gotten out of the shower. My hair is in my little turban twist and it's about 50% dry. The turban twist does a pretty good job of getting out a lot of the excess water in my hair. And I'm following up with my moisturizer, rose water, glycerin, and rosemary oil extract. I then follow up, I use apricot oil. It's a really light oil. And I'll take a little bit of it into my fingertips and work that into my hair. Another reason why using oil is a good thing to do before separating or popping your locks on wet hair is that it gives you a little bit more slip, and so any loose hairs that are in between locks or in the wrong lock, and you can actually literally pull them out of the lock and put them into the right one. Again, you never do this on dry hair, do this on damp or wet hair. You'll see that I'm moving pretty methodically, but I start at the temple of my head and find my center part, and then I sort of use my index fingers as if they're a rat tail comb and begin to sort of work my way down to my scalp and separate my hair. I then take my fingers as if they are a comb and comb my hair down, and that also helps to kind of loosen up any of the loose hairs that are in the wrong lock. I then go and basically work through my head as if it were a grid. I start again at the temple and work my way to the front, down sort of each natural part that my hair has based on how I started my locks. And I go through and separate each row. And once I feel, and every now and then, I'll get caught. There will be a row that I can't seem to separate from the next. And I'll stay there and focus on it and slowly pull and separate the hairs that are in the wrong locks until I then reach my scalp and can separate it accordingly. I then do that for my entire head, going in that downward direction. And then after that, I go back again and go across. And essentially, I make a grid. The whole process takes no more than 10 to 15 minutes. And it's just a good way to make sure that my locks aren't beginning to join too much to where it can be an issue. Especially because with my hair regimen, I tend to wash my hair about 1 to 2 times a week, depending on how active I am. So doing this every, other wash or once a month or so can really help making sure that when I finally do go in and do an actual interlock retouch up of my whole head, things aren't too crazy. To get to this point, it took me interlocking my hair monthly in the beginning for about the first 6 months, and then being able to go longer in between interlocks. So keep that in mind if you're a new person to locks and you're trying to get to the point where you can just do this for a couple months before having to do a whole retouch up. Your locks need to be a little bit more mature for this to become something that can be beneficial for you or that you can begin to add to your regimen. So, I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. I'll see you when I see you. Feel free to follow me on social media if the spirit moves you. I try to push out new videos every Monday at noon, but don't quote me on that. I'm in these streets, I'm trying to live my life, I'm trying to be somebody. Above all things, I will see you when I see you.